Start streaming, start recording. Let's see if YouTube will pick me up. All right, baby. I'm coming back for a vengeance. I'm here. This could be a massive trade. All right. I'm looking at the downside for sure. I'm in one at 260. They were just worth whatever this was, 360. I could have just cashed out $100, but I'm only in one contract. I'm waiting for a little bit more green here. I'm gonna scale into these, hopefully around 10, around like 175. Right? I'll risk about $1,700. I'll keep a nice little stop loss. I've battled back a little bit. I was down 1,400 the last time I got off this. Oh shit. How do we do this? How do I go live on this bad boy? Copy. Boom. Boom. I think this is good. All right, guys. I see something that I don't see very often, and the volatility has been absolute dog shit lately. So I am all in on this trade. I've been having a pretty rough day so far. I am down 959. I battled back. I made a $500 trade earlier. I was down 1500. So I'm still down on the day, right? But I think that I can make all of that back and then some right here, right? So I'm looking at the SPX. I'm looking at the SPX trades. We had this massive drawdown. I'm looking for a bear flag, and we have yet to hit this low of the day and pre-market low. I'm looking at the daily chart on the SPY. I feel like we're going to get a little bit of a chop session for just a little bit, but before power hour or while power hour is here, we are looking at this massive red candle re-spike. A lot of the times you'll see this turn red. So when this turns red, I'm looking at the support line right here at 410 exactly, which would be a massive payout. These could end up being worth like 800 a piece, 900 a piece, or whatever. So regardless, on this bear flag, I would have a stop loss above 412 if it starts breaking out and starts, bottoming out. But we have not hit low of the day just yet. This is the low of the day mark. This is the pre-market low of the day at 410.80. But below that, there is a massive drawdown to that 410 level that I was paying attention to. So this is my main profit target, right, on the put side. And I have not seen volatility like this in a very long time. This is when I am very good at trading, is when I can see a lot of volatility. I'm not good at the chop shit. Nobody is, but I'm really starting to look forward to some of this downside because these contracts could be moved towards 600, 800 a piece. And the way that I'm seeing this set up with the volume coming in, I do not see any buyers coming back into this whatsoever unless 3 o'clock here in the next 7 minutes starts shooting us up. Can't imagine that happens because profitability has been drawn down for a while. The economy is in shambles. We are all the way crazy, all the way up here. I don't even know, like 20%, 10%, something crazy in the last like 3 or 4 weeks. So let me slow down for a second and just tell you that May is one of the worst months that the stock market has every single year. So there's a saying called sell in May, go away. So if that is a saying, sell in May, go away, everybody needs to just think about how close we are to that. So there's this week, next week, and then it's May, right? So people may be starting to take their profits off the table. They may be starting to throw their chips in, right? And now there's a lot of volume coming in down here, which may signify a little bit of a bottom, but there hasn't been a massive reversal after a large-ass sell-off. So until I see a major squeeze, I'm only in one at 260. And for those that are asking for my strikes, I'm in the 41.20 puts right now. I'm only in one, and I made a $500 trade on this drawdown earlier, so I'm still down 982. Before I hopped off of here, I was down about $1,500. I made about a $500 trade, and I am waiting to make all this back. I think during power hour, I'm going to be able to make this back plus a couple thousand. So I'm going to be able to take 10 contracts here, and most likely around this little bear flag, I want to let it settle into this Bollinger Band. It rode it all the way down, right? And everybody knows that I trade the Bollinger Bands. So now that we finally see some volatility, you guys will actually be able to see how I fully trade. So I haven't had an opportunity to do that for you guys yet because I've only been streaming here for about a month or so. But now that the market isn't so shitty, I am looking for some real drops here. So I'm really looking forward to a trade here. I want to see one more green candle. I just want to see one more push up, and then I want to see the drawdown. I want to see it just yet. If I'm in one, then I'll be pissed, but I'll still make like 600 bucks off this trade off of one contract. I want 10 to see if I can make like 3 to 5 to 6,000. I haven't seen an opportunity like this in a really long time, so I'm ready to go. I want to see this bear flag. I want to see a little bit of a push up here on 411. I want to get a couple more around my cost basis, maybe less than my cost basis. I might just grab one more here just in case so I can do whatever. So I'm in one at another one at 270 here. I don't know why nothing's going on, but I'm only in 2 as of right now. I want to get 10 because I think that these could be worth well over 600 here, and I can make about a $3,000 trade because of this low of the day mark. We haven't yet hit low of the day. I think that the daily chart looks really good. I think that we're going to consolidate a little bit. I have not done a full position yet because I want to see some more green. Down to 260. Getting close to 3 o'clock, so we could start to see a little bit of a jump. Keep in mind there is a ton of volume down here, so I'm sure some buyers are coming in for the short term here. My stop loss will be right here, but the amounts at this end of the day, the risk to reward ratio is everything. Now I could lose on this trade. I'm not saying this is a for sure trade, but this setup that I'm seeing right now, I could either lose a couple $100 or make a couple thousand. So I will take that risk to reward ratio every single time. The timing is setting up perfectly, and the trades are setting up perfectly as well. So I'm down about $20 or $15 a contract here. I'm waiting for this bear flag. I only have 2 contracts, and I'm trying to get 10 of them. So we will see what happens here. This could easily spike up and run towards me, and this trade would be completely nullified, but I am looking for this target around 410-ish, probably this breakdown below 410.80, but even these will pay about $100 to $200 a contract. So I am still finding this bear flag pretty nicely right here. I might go into it. I really might go into it already. So I'm going to peep the 15-minute and the 30-minute. Starting to get a little strength right now. I don't think that this is going to hold up. So I'm going to get probably one more right here at 210. So I'm down like 60 bucks a contract. So I'm probably down 100 or so. I'm going to try to get one more at 210 here. And the reason for this is because of this bear flag, right? And I don't see a ton of opportunity on the other side. I'm probably down 1,000 right now, down 125 on the trade, but I'm only in 3 of my contracts. If this gets all the way up towards this line, I will stop myself out, and I'll probably back down around that 1,400 bucks that I was down earlier. But that is okay with me because that's where I'm gonna cap myself at a $1,500 loss today, $1,400 loss today. So I'm down about 150, 177 on the trade, down about 1,100. So I got about $300 more to go. This has a really good opportunity to show me if I can get some sideways consolidation and not a lot of buyers come in, this could be a nice drop towards that low of the day. So that's what I'm playing. I'm playing the bear flag. I got in a little early, but I'm not full positioned yet. And 41.20s, we are only $5, $6 away. So if we get to that low of the day mark, these are cash. And here's the 41.20s down here in the bottom right. So it's 41.27. We're not far away at all. So a bear flag to low of the day would put these in the money. They'd be at 600 or 700 a piece. So it's going to require a little bit of patience. Might be a little scary because it's getting closer and closer to the end of the day here. But 3 o'clock could signify a lot of sell signals. My stop loss might be around that 412 area. I'd probably be down about $300 a contract, or $300 total on 3 contracts. But just trying to average myself down. Here's 245. These were just worth 425, so that would be about $200 a piece, which would be about 600 bucks total on the trade on just 3 contracts. So still going to be a little scary. It did get completely sold off. There is some buyers coming in here, but I'm really looking forward to that low of the day mark. Hopefully we can get it. The bear flag, the risk to reward ratio, there's just something about this trade that spoke to me. So if I get stopped out, you'll witness me have one of the worst days I've had in a long time because I've gotten stopped out of a lot of trades today. About 5. I think I've taken 5 and got stopped out of about 4. So, but this trade, the way that it has the potential to break down to low of the day since we didn't yet touch it, I think that this is a really good opportunity. It's slowly chopping up. Pray for me. If anybody takes this, let me know. If anybody takes the downside with me, let me know. This little bear flag situation that I'm watching would be really cool to see one more big red candle, but you just never know. I am down about almost $300 on this, so I'm getting closer to that $1,400 max loss range. So if I'm going to size up, I got to do it right now, which I'm going to do. I'm going to buy 2 more here at this 165. So I got 5 contracts at 215. Could get pretty brutal here in a little bit, but I will. Like I said, max loss is going to be, do I have 5? I have 5 contracts. If it breaks above this 411.80, I will be out. But these contracts are going to move a lot. It's getting close to the end of the day, so be very, very careful. If it starts to squeeze on me, that is when it gets pretty brutal. $411.80. Yeah, I might have to stop myself out. At least re-enter in a little bit. I don't want to take too big of a loss. I'm down $395, $370. It's not the worst. It's only $300. It's just 5 contracts. It's starting to squeeze up. I might be in a little prematurely right now. But this is a bear flag for sure. Retesting this downtrend. It's trying to break it. It looks like it is breaking it. But we haven't hit that low of the day. So this is I'm trying to stay true to what I think is going to happen here, because that pullback could be huge. I'm looking at this 15-minute chart on the SPX. Could be pushing. I may have bought into the bottom because it looks like it is trying to show some strength right now. So, man, so close, so close. I felt like it was right there. I'll probably end up losing I'll put my stop loss at 100 here. So I would lose another 150 off this. So I'd be down about $1,500 on the day. Just brutal because I saw this opportunity and now theta's getting to me. And if it's just going to chop me, then I'm going to get stopped out. I think that everybody's thinking the same thing for this downside. But if there's no sellers coming in here and it starts spiking above 82, yeah, it's looking like that 412 might be the test. And theta's just getting to me right now. Scaled in a little too early. A little too early. Still got some time. Still could push, but it might not pay out as much as I thought. So I was waiting for that volatility to still stay here, and I forgot that it's still not the volatile times that I love. They'll come back. They will come back. I still might get this trade, but if it just gets stuck here, then most likely going to see this Bollinger Band round off, and we might see a little bit of a squeeze to like 412-ish. Looks like this TTM squeeze is starting to fade off. The lighter red it gets, that's the less chance of it has to end up actually squeezing. But this is showing me some pretty nice signs as of right now. I just don't like the way that the contract premiums are pricing right now, so I probably shouldn't be playing same-day expirations on 5 contracts. But could end up being nice. Could be this bear flag if we can get some big-ass sell orders, which we're starting to catch some sellers right now. Let's see if it pushes down. This would be nice. 5 contracts. I'm only down $100 on it. If we get another green candle here, this trade's probably dead. But if this goes to low of the day, this is my target, guys. This could be massive. Let me know if you play it. Could be massive. Trying to hold off as much as possible. I'm already down $1,000 on the day, so I'm just trying to be as patient as possible. I'm up 117, 192, 5 contracts. If these go up towards $600, this will be a massive trade. I wanted 10, but I didn't get 10. Here comes the push down. I'm up 267, only down 600 on the day. So if you're in this right now, I'm going to be a little greedy because I see this big opportunity for a drop. If you guys are in this, you're crushing it. You're fucking killing it. I'm really hoping this can push down. I'm up 405, 455. I'm in 5 contracts. Man, do I take it? I'm having a bad day, so I feel like I should take some profit off the top. I'm up 555 on these. I'm gonna sell 2. I'm sorry, I have to sell some just because I'm having not the best day of trading in my career. So I gotta get out of some of these. I gotta get out of some right here around probably like Give me one more drop. 320. Let's go. Get me out of 2 of these. I'm out of 2, so I'm holding 3 for a low of the day. I had to come back a little bit, guys. Not having a best day, so I'm still down $430, but I'm up almost 100% on the trade. Here comes a little bit of a spike towards that low of the day mark. I still have 3 contracts, so I'm going to let these ride. I feel like these 3 contracts could still spike up to about 600 a piece if we break down towards my target. I'm in at my target on one of them. Here's 370. Come on, baby. I'm only down 300 on the day. Problem is do I take this low of the day test? Because it could bounce. I feel like we might bounce, so just be careful. Right at the bottom, I'm getting close to my profit target. I sold another one. I still have 2 more riding for me right now. So making back a shit ton of change here. I was just down 1,400, only down 250 at this point. Only have 2 contracts left. Probably just going to cash out 390. Let's just cash out 390. Guys, I just sold it. I sold it all. I didn't go profitable today, but I did go down 257. Had to get out of that. Saw a massive trade. I still think that these could go towards that 600 mark. I was down a lot. I was nervous of this high the day low, so just needed that volatility, needed that profitability. I'm still down 257 today, but I was down 1,500, so hopefully you guys caught that. I saw that massive bear flag. I needed that trade so bad because today was just getting stopped out, chop. When I see trades like this, I swear to God, there's not one better trader than me because when I can see a lot of volatility happening, I can get in, I can get out, I can see the book way better. But these formations, when I can see actual price volume volatility, I can position, see premiums in a very different way. But when it's just doing this chop shit, I am one of the worst traders because I'm just in and out and I'm second guessing myself. But when I see stuff like this, these are the best setups there are. And I still feel like we're going to end up at that 410. We're bouncing right at this pre-market low, or not pre-market low, low of the day. And then pre-market low is this 410.85. So we could still see that spike. I'm probably going to take another trade here to go profitable on the day, but holy shit, thank God I needed that so bad. So I ended up making back, what was that, about a $1,000 trade? About $1,000. And I'll take that 9 times out of 10. So made that back. We're still down on the day. Hopefully you guys caught that. Hopefully you guys got that because that was one of the best setups I've seen in a couple days here. And I still think we could go lower, but we are struggling this yellow line. So I'm going to remove this. This is the new low that I'm looking for, that pre-market low. And that's all. So just wanted to go live real quick. Hopefully you guys got that. I had a bad day as well. I took that with you and made up all but 68. Feels good. Rich, let's go, baby. Hopefully, I don't know how much were you down before? Made up all but 68. How much were you down, Rich? To get back to that $68. I'll take a 257 loss day any day of the week. 400, let's go. Let's fucking go. That's all I want to see. I want to help out. And as soon as I see an opportunity like that, I try to hop on real time of these trades, which is kind of hard because it's not really beneficial for me to hop on here and talk about this chop all the time if there's no real opportunities happening. So hopefully you guys caught that. Happily you got it. Rich, very, very excited for you, man. $400 probably feels good. Even though it's a lost day, it's a win in your book. By the way, made my loss back plus more. Thanks for the alert. Got you, buddy. I do like the 5-minute. I look at the 15, but I also was paying attention to the 30-minute and the daily chart. So I was looking at this daily chart, little spike candle down here. Usually these will go red. I still think that we're going to go red. I still think that we're going to fade off pretty hard down here to this 410 level. I might take another trade of these 4120s here in a second, but as of right now, I'm just sitting cool because I had a pretty challenging day. I'm still down 257, but that's literally pocket change compared to the $1,500. So we're going green today, though. We still got 50 minutes. I'm not going anywhere. I'm watching this. I haven't left this desk once today, and that is not like me whatsoever. Usually I go to the gym midday. I'll go lay out by the pool. I'm down in Florida. The weather's beautiful all the time. I have been staring at this damn screen because I have not been able to take a profitable trade yet today. So that trade, massive comeback, and now I'm going green because I've had a green day every single day for the last, feels like 3 months, give or take maybe 1 or 2 days. Give or take like 3 days, I think, in the last 3 months. And I do not want to have a red day today. So I need one more trade to push me green. NVIDIA really pushed me out. I did have 75 contracts in NVIDIA earlier. Was really looking for a $12,000 day. Didn't work out that way, but I was able to stop myself out small in NVIDIA before it crushed me. Good thing I did, because this thing got pummeled. And this is about to slide. I think the market's about to slide, and I think we're about to see 410. So once we test this pre-market low, I think that this red line is exactly where we're going to head. So I think there's a lot more sell-off to come. We're at 360s here. Probably should have bought some when it was down here at this 250, but that's okay. I've used a lot of cash today. I still am in a cash account for some reason, but I should probably go back to margin here sooner or later. Watching this, I still think that we're going down to that 410. I think we're going to slide, drift, push out. Even if I bought like 2 of these, I mean, these are going to go to 600 a piece. I don't know what I'm worried about. We're going to slide. There's no doubt in my mind that we don't slide. If we break below this pre-market low and there's no bounce at this level, 410 it is. Another dollar. 370, 380. Question is do I want to buy the bottom? That's always the worst. Puts are always more fun to play. You make a lot more money on puts because people panic sell a lot faster than they panic buy. So when we get some sell-offs like we are all of May, you should probably check out my channel all of May because I will be holding a bunch of these. I made some money on that. Thank you. You're still holding some. Lucy, hell yes. I'm going to give you a heart because I love you. Good comeback, Scott. Joey, love you too. You can get a heart. Rich, you can get a heart too because you made your money back. Night Trader, you don't get a heart, man. You don't get a heart. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give you a heart. Here you go. There's a heart. Love you more. Lucy, you're beautiful. Beautiful souls out here. It's beautiful outside. I haven't even touched the light of day today. But I am going to right after I take this power hour trade. This was at 420. I'm seeing a little bit of a bounce at this. You can tell that my levels are pretty on point. So we bounce at this one. We bounce at that pre-market low. So I took those trades. I would love to get these under 300, but I'm a little bit hesitant now. I'm pretty happy with my day, honestly. For losing $257, I'm pretty happy after the shit day I had. If I had 10 contracts there, I would be green like $1,000. But you know what? I'm not even going to be greedy. I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to be happy. Who else wants a heart? Stay down, Simon. Here's a heart. VVS, nice trade. All right, heart for you. Wilson, nice trade. Also a heart. God, you guys are just awesome. Lucy, you piqued my interest at 251. Hopefully at 313, your interest is even more piqued with that trade. And I think that you're on the right path because if you're holding these and these just broke down, you're going down to 410. These contracts are going to 600. They're going to 600. I don't know what I'm doing not being in there. I think I'm scared because I made my money mostly back. I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out on this at all, but I might have to. I might just have to wave the flag and stay my small losses here. I don't really want to lose another couple $100. Go back to that like $500 mark. I'm happy with this 257 loss. Was just down $1,500. It's going to 410 though. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in all of the bones. Every single one. Told you, this thing always goes red. Always goes red. We could spike to 410. Shit, we could even go down to like 409.50. Oof, man, don't talk like that to me. 409.50 would be crazy. Another 5 minutes. These contracts are 500 a piece. I got this line at 410. Don't forget about this one. This is the one. We just broke down below that pre-market low. Oh my God. 480. Damn. We sold these early. I sold these early. Just think of how much you helped other people today. Hey, that's all that matters. But still would love to have made a profitable day. Still going to make a profitable day. It's not over. Down 257. It's going to happen. Lots of volume coming in. Big sell candles. I think that we're just going to sell off here. If I can get one green candle, I'm going in. These are 540. Nuts. Nuts. Now we're below 4120 on the SPX. Let me look at the daily chart real quick. I feel like we're going to see 4112 here in a second. Do I just buy one of these? Fuck it. Let's go. 540. We're going in. Actually, I probably shouldn't have bought that early. Whatever. I'm going to set my stop loss at 470. So if I do end up losing on this trade, that's okay. I feel like we're going to sell off towards that 410 though. I'll take a quick loss. I'm going to set my stop loss at 530. Just in case. I'll lose 10 bucks. I'm okay with losing $10 to $20. But if this continues to sell off, I don't want to miss out. There we go. Push down. I'm up 100, almost 100 a contract. I'm going to push this to 550. So now there's literally no risk on this trade. So I have 500 bucks on this trade. If I get stopped out, it'll literally be a break even, so I'm not even going to be worried about it. But if it dies on me, I think I might get stopped. I just got stopped. But I made 10 bucks. I made 10 bucks. Can't be mad. 247. It's going to be volatile, and these contracts are pretty expensive. I should probably go down to the 4115s if I'm going to play this sell-off. 380s. You know what? I think I'm gonna just hold off. I'm not gonna chase this while it's down here, but hopefully you guys were able to make some money off that trade because that was beautiful. 4120s went from, I think, what was my entry? If you're just joining, I had the entry point of around 200, 215. I was scaling it a little bit, and now they're above 600, like I said. $400. Crazy trade. Spam risk. I almost answered that and said something, but I second-guessed myself. I'm a better person than that. 247 down on the day. Coming from, I was down at one point $1,700. So I will take a $247 loss day. That's a win in my book. Shit that hurt earlier. And now I've never been so happy to lose $240 in my life. So I hope you guys are having a great day. It's Thursday. I've had a very choppy week. I try to make at least, as of late, I think last month I only made about 12, but I'm really trying to keep those averages of at least 20 a month, which averages out to about 1K a day. This week was pretty choppy, so I'm going to have a pretty big week next week when earnings are in full force. Yeah, these 4120s, guys, they went to 650, and they're probably going to 1,000. If I was a betting man, which I really am a betting man, or I used to be, I retired, but when I was a gambler, these are going to be worth over 900 a piece. 680. Can you imagine if I still had those 5 right now? It'd be $4,000, right? 3,500. They would be worth. I'd be up about 2K. A little over 2K. That is crazy. A little choppy now. Just a little choppy. Joey K, what are you thinking here, man? I know you're typing out. I can see it. 4.76. Lots of volume coming in here. Looking like it's trying to push back a little. I'm going to go do something crazy today. I've eaten one time, and I think I've taken 3 sips of water. All to be down 250. I don't know why. Some days I just have... man. Let's see. Are we going to just continue this fade? Is it going to be a slight sell-off? Is there going to be a little bit of a recovery? I'm going to go with the momentum. I'm going to try to take one more trade today. This thing is just, it's ready to go down, man. Wow. Whew. From 180 to 670 a piece. A $500 trade. Hopefully it can start to pull back up a little bit because I'm trying to see some green because I want to get in some more puts. Like I said, I spotted this a mile away when it was about 411.36, about $1 up. These always have, if you have a nice little green day and then it sells off crazy like that, these red, almost like shooting star candles happen all of the time. It's pretty rare to find them, but we found it. We found it. So here's one that happened here a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to find another one. They always happen though. Here's another one right here, spike up and sell off. Another one, nah, that was a doji. Here's another one. It always is almost accompanied by a sell-off the next day. So be careful. This one gapped down and then it kind of jumped up. This one right here had another massive red day, and we're getting closer and closer to that May mark. So, all right, here we go. We're getting a little bit of green here. These little dirty bastards. Let's see if we can catch it. Get some buyers here. I'm probably going to take some calls. 41.15s. I'm going to go 41.15s down here. They're going to be cheap. And if we sell off, we're going to go to low of the day. And low of the day is at that 41.15 mark. So don't follow if you're not confident. I'm personally not confident, but I will set a stop loss. I don't know how I feel. It might be a little too slow. Too slow, too choppy. I don't really care about the $100 I would make on one contract. Ho! 41.16. Come on, guys. What do we got here? Give me a little bit of love up to this 411. Give me a little bit of a choppy bear flag and give me one more sell-off. I'm not going to chase this bottom. Give me one more green candle and I'll be set to go. Hopefully I can get maybe a little pile at like 150. We drop down a low of the day. They run to about 400. 250 each on 3 of those. Take 750. Go up $500 on the day. I'll go to Chuck E. Cheese. I'll celebrate with the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese. Just thinking how much you helped other people today. Oh, I already read that. YouTube? How's YouTube doing? YouTube, thanks for coming on. Trade 30 people. That was one of the greatest trades so far today. I won't lie. Unless you caught this big drop from the very top up here and rode this all the way down, this bear flag was absolutely beautiful. From $180 a contract to $690 a contract. Hopefully you caught some of that drop. I made back $1,300 on the day. So actually $1,400 because I was down $1,700 at one point. Still down $240 on the day, but that is a win in my book. I'm trying to go green on the day, but I'm going to be patient. Look for this 411 test. Maybe get one more green candle, and then I would love this 409.50. Actually, more so this 410. I don't know what I'm talking about. The 409.50. I'd like to see one more green to 411-ish or get close. 410 like 70s, 410 80s, but I need to see this next candle first. I don't want to play this one. Never good to see the first one. Come on, baby. One green candle, give me the bear flag. 270, 260. You can see how these are starting to cook down too. So you got to be careful at these end of the day plays. All right, we're pushing up a little bit. Give me some more love. Give me one more. Maybe two more. I'll go in one. I'll buy one. I'll play the game. I'll play the game at 220. I'll keep the stop loss tight at like 175-ish. But I think that we could probably plummet down to this 410. I'm going to keep it real light until I get back to break even. But I'm not going to give away the gains I made back. So I'm up 42. I'm up 20% on one trade. I probably should buy one more here in a second. But I feel like we'll pull back down to this level. If we go down to this low of the day mark, these would be worth 500, and then I would be flat on the day. And that is exactly what I'm looking for. To pretend like this day didn't even exist. Because I had a horrible trading day this morning, caught this bear flag, made back 1,300. Still down, but not nearly as much. Push this down. This is my target. I'll make this red so everybody can tell. Boom. Actually, I'm going to make it green because I'm in puts, so this is my target to sell. And we're starting to push back towards that line. I'm up $82, only down 164. Holy shit. What a day, man. What a pullback day. I want to see this engulf this whole entire candle right here. 410.33. Push it down. I'm going to sell this. I sold it at 280. I didn't want to watch it. It's too volatile. I'm only down 187. This is beautiful. You're going to watch me scalp this into a green day. I cannot believe that I just made back $1,500. But I'm not going to be upset about it. Starting to get a little weaker. Probably should have held off a little bit. Great entry at 220. If I sized up, I would have been up 1,000, but that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, what happened in the market? Do we have more downside? We do have more downside to this green line that I'm showing, and then we have a lot of downside to come in the next week or two. I will say, real quick, on this weekly chart, this is starting to form a little bit of a cup and handle pattern. So we might see like this 404, 403 before a launch to above 420. But it's also almost May. And I want to say that this next, I don't want to say this, but I think that I have to say this. I think that we'll be back down to this 360 here in the next couple weeks, maybe a couple months. But I think that this is an easy play down at 360. If we don't break above this 420 in the near future, I think that this next downside, I mean, you've seen it a million times. The spike ups, the big ass drops down. The spike up, big ass drop, spike up, big drop, spike up. History repeat itself. So, damn, these are at 360. I missed out on an extra $80. It looks like it's headed down to that low of the day, and it did just that. So we're at low of the day mark now. It's at 390. I missed out. Hopefully you guys are in this though. $400. This thing's going right to my target at 410. 187 down on the day. I cannot be mad about that. I cannot. That's a beautiful comeback. Beautiful comeback, beautiful trade. I overtraded a little bit today for sure, but I kept getting stopped out. And once I see these big ass moves, I love it, man. I love seeing the SPX down $40 or up $40. I don't care what direction it goes. I just need to see it up or down more than $10 at a time. That's when I can make a lot of money. When I can see this 41.48 to 41.15 range, it's a $30 range. That is massive. I can't be playing these 30 minutes, it only can move $5. That is garbage. But when I see massive moves like this, it is golden. Guys, I'm probably going to hop off here. I don't want to do too much. It's almost the end of the day. SPX is crazy. I had a red day, only down 187. About 20 minutes ago, you all saw I was down about $1,500. Max loss today was $1,700. And I made it all back within that bear flag trade that I signaled. So hopefully you guys caught this. I saw a couple of you people said that you made your money back. I think that might go down to this 409.92 level, but I'm cashing it. SPX is too close to the end of the day. Hopefully you got that, but love you guys so much, and we will be back tomorrow. I'm going to sign off on this bad boy. But if you have any last second questions, I'll give you 2 seconds to say whatever you want. I'll answer them right now. But if not, I am out. Fire emoji, TiVo, love you. I'll give you a heart. It's really important if I give you guys hearts. That's important. That is very important. Anybody else? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace.